everybody, hope you're all having a fantastic day. For today's reading, I'm going to be channeling a message from the Divine Masculine Twin Flame, and just getting the cards out without any further ado, we can begin the message straight away. First card. Something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is. My beloved Divine Feminine. Yes, certainly the grass was not greener on the other side, far from it. It's possible that I felt the need to go in other directions, to explore, to see what else was out there, and I've come to my own conclusions that there is nothing. I've tried to find you in other people, and that's actually not possible because you're not in other people, you're you. There's only one of you. What I'm looking for, I can only have with you. I realise that now. And what I was looking for really was the missing parts of myself, and whether I do that or whether you seek that, even from me, it won't work. You have to gather up the missing parts of yourself for yourself and come home to yourself. If you seek outside of yourself, then I will seek outside of our union, and how successful is that going to be? There's nothing missing for me but myself. There's nothing missing for you but yourself. Because you are me and I am you anyway. Really see yourself as the divine being of love and light that you are. And see the divinity in me. When you recognise yourself as you really are, as truly divine, the truly divine being that you are, then you recognise me clearly, and that's when I recognise you clearly, because when I see you at the core. So get really clear about who you are at the core. It's safe to let go of the de-energised version of yourself that you may have identified with, because you're not that. You are limitless, you are infinitely powerful, you are perfect, you are divine. And as you get clear on who you are, as you see yourself more clearly, you become energized. All the things that were sapping your energy fall away. And you become more absolutely yourself. And as you do so, with every little step that you take, you become energized, you become empowered, you become more yourself. So can you feel that? Can you feel your power increasing? Can you feel your energy gaining momentum? It's not an excitable type of energy, it's a steady evolution, a growing and expanding, sustainable, eternal. Boundaries. And my beloved Divine Feminine, I invite you to look into yourself, to look at yourself and identify any areas where you may still be leaking a little bit of sexual energy, because when you leak energy, then I'll leak my sexual energy, normally with somebody who's not my twin flame, somebody who isn't you. Really look at your boundaries and choose to have firm boundaries. please don't feel like you need anyone who's in your reality, even if they're helping you out with something right now, because you never need to compromise your energy. You never need to compromise yourself. If you're receiving support from somebody and they're making you feel uncomfortable, or you feel they're trying to grab at you energetically, or they want something from you even subconsciously, or if something feels off about it, please acknowledge that you don't need anybody's help for anything. You don't need anyone's support. You don't need anyone. Call in divine support. Support yourself. It may take a little bit more effort, but that's okay. You feel so much better knowing that you don't need anyone else for anything. Everything you need, you already have. Your energy is sacred. Your energy is a gift. Don't let just any old random near your energy. It's a very precious resource you have. It all comes down to time, and well, it's not so much timing as divine order, as I've already said. But it doesn't have to take a long time. Ego will make you believe that it has to take a long time, but it doesn't. It can happen in an instant. But it will happen in the correct order, and that order is dependent on the processes of healing and taking the steps that you're given. Whatever you need to do that's in front of you right now, that's your next step. Moving into deeper surrender, moving into a deeper knowing of yourself, of the divine, of your twin flame. I want us to live together. I've been looking at places for us. And that's because, well, the reason I haven't asked you to marry me yet, or haven't asked you to move in with me yet, is because everything is happening in the correct order. I mean, I will be proposing to you at some point, so why not in this message now? So if you're not seeing too many results on the outside, don't worry. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should be. You do need stupendous amounts of faith on this journey. But you have that, don't you? It takes persistence, perseverance, a little bit of grit and fortitude. You have what it takes and more. And a win-win outcome is forecast. If there's anybody on the periphery of our union, anyone that needs to step away from our union, don't wish them ill, wish them well, because if you're choosing union, which you are, every experience that either of us have, every person that you or I encounter, they're just part of the path back together. They are skyrocketing me to your front door. Everyone can be happy with the outcome of this situation. Everybody will be happy with it. Everything that's not a part of our union will melt away nicely as you heal through all the blocks and the upsets and move into deeper levels of peace. External obstacles will disappear as if by magic, just by going in. There's nothing on the outside you need to change, nothing on the outside you need to manipulate. It's all about you and your own inner healing. There really is no other. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not easy to deal with. Well, it's like I feel like I can't be around you because you remind me of what I think I can't have. If I've always desired Prada, but I think I can only have Primark, then of course I'm going to say, well, I never wanted Prada anyway. But that's not true. And deep down, I do know that what you know is right. I may do things to convince myself that I'm right, but deep down I know that what you know is true. And that's quite a big thing to reconcile in my mind. But I'm dropping down from my mind into my heart and letting my heart lead. I surrender to following my heart. You are good enough. Well, this is for both of us. We're both good enough. We're both good enough for each other. We both deserve to have this love. We both deserve to be with each other. I mean, sometimes I tell myself that I deserve to lose you after the things I've done or the things I've said. And I punish myself in this way. I tell myself that you'll find someone better. But you can help me through these fears. Do you recognise the fears within yourself? I'm just acting out a script that's written by your beliefs. So if I'm doing anything that you don't like, it's just because there's a misaligned belief in there somewhere. You can change that belief, release that belief, replace it with a choice of love, and I will reflect that on the outside to you. Okay, I think I'm going to end this message on that note. I really hope you enjoyed this message, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.